So it's Sunday, it's the day Marcus and I love to come out to Red Rock. So Marcus recently did a video on depression, and he lightly touched on a couple subjects, and I would just like to delve just a little further because I believe so strongly in it. And one of the things is exercise. When I was in my teens and I'd get horrible PMS, I noticed that when I would sprint run as fast as I could for 40 minutes. Oh my gosh, it was fine. And that carried me on. It was like it completely stopped that roar that comes with PMS. I know women that say, this is regular for a lot of women. They write their times of the month on the calendar warning their family. So their family's like, okay, this is the time we need to tiptoe around this woman. That's how bad it can be for us. So one of the best things for depression is workout and sunlight. When you are in the sun, your body is it just feels so good. I look up to the sun sometimes. I'm like sun bathing, and I just feel my cells are bathing in the beautiful sun. They say sun is bad for you. Cover up. The thing that you're covering up with most is worse than sun, and that's that silly, toxic sunblock. So we've got exercise and sun, two of the best antidepressants out there. And also, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. You know, it is easy to be, just to not be positive and think, just to be a little hopeless. But if you're determined to not be that way and to get out of that rut, use sunlight, use exercise, and try and change your mindset to more positive. Things always get better, and anyways, so those two things. And something else I wanted to say, I am almost 50, and I pretty much have the same body I have had, for the past 30 years. And I attribute something huge to it. Sure, I see foods and smell aromas of bad foods that nobody should be eating. And I wish I could, pig out on that, because it's instant gratification and it feels good. But I know in the back of my mind that when I'm finished, I will not be satisfied and I will not feel good, and I have messed my system up for the next 12 to 24 hours. Everything is messed up. I could feel it. I see it. That's why I avoid those foods. My eyes are puffy. My face is puffy. I'm not having regular movements. So what I found that works is just fill up on healthy food. It is not that hard. Make yourself that huge salad with nuts and legumes and some protein in there and full of kale and those great healthy greens. When you're finished eating it, your body's gonna love you. You're going to be satisfied, which is what I have found that I am not. Ever since I was a child and my father would take me out to eat in restaurants, I noticed something. From a childhood, I would talk to myself afterward in my mind and say, I'm not satisfied. That didn't even feel good. But when you eat healthy plant-based meals, you don't question why. If it feels good the next day, you did the right thing. That was the right choice. And another wonderful ally you have to fight depression is eating healthy foods at every meal. I would be so depressed if I just had a fast food meal from a fast food restaurant, or a big old plate of meat or a hamburger or whatever. I would be so depressed afterward. I'd feel everything. I guarantee you eat a huge salad or eat a healthy plant-based meal, you will feel great afterward. Also, if you're eating a lot, cut your meal intake in half. Okay, you'd be amazed how you don't need that other half after a couple days. Shrink your stomach naturally. You could do it naturally. These people are getting their surgery, getting their stomachs cut out, when all they have to do is shrink it by fasting and not eating those foods that you're not supposed to be eating. So for recapping, vitamin D, working out, cutting half your food intake, and just making great food choices and thinking positive and staying away from toxic, negative people. That's a great recipe for happiness. Anyway, so this is just what's on my mind. You guys asked what I do to keep in shape, and that is what I do. Just fill up on good food, fill up on sunshine, not too much, and too much of anything is bad. Everything in moderation, and everything will be good. Red Rock Rant for the week. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope to see you really soon in the kitchen.